Good morning, Steve. This is Kosh Smaha checking in from the Davis Chevrolet lot here in Airdrie. Enjoying the sun today. We've been pretty spoiled. It's been a great January. But yeah, just going to take you through a quick tour of this beautiful GMC Sierra 1500, that SLT with that amazing 3-liter Duramax. I'm just going to take you around, show you some of the key features, hopefully answer some questions you might have. But yeah, bear with me. Let's get started. And here she is. This truck is in the beautiful titanium rush metallic color. Essentially pures dark gray. When it's in the sun, it's got a really nice metallic flake that just pops. It is a beautiful color. We have these 18-inch wheels. Those are pretty common with the max trailering package. An 18-inch rim, one is going to give you less expensive tires when you decide to get a new set, but it also gives you a little bit better ride quality. The more sidewall of the tire there is, the more smooth it is over bumps. Now here's that big, we'll zoom out here, that big standard box. Now I'm a standard box guy myself. I dirt bike, I fish, I camp, I do all that stuff. Having a little extra box space is never something to complain about, so I'm with you there. It is an awesome box size. I'd say you're probably gonna have a hard time making sure, or at least filling it up too much. Alrighty, this guy does have the multi-flex tailgate right there. So if you're not familiar, it is a step that is built directly into the tailgate. So if you have anything big and heavy to lift in there, it makes it a lot easier to get in and out. You're significantly lower than that corner step, and you don't have to step over those pesky little lines here. It's happened to everybody. I've tripped over a few of those in my day. Box, we have box lighting if you're loading up at night, just makes everything easy to see. Oops, sorry. We've also got the power outlet right there, and then if you do need a little assistance getting up into the box, you got this really nice handle that folds up, and you can use that to help get some leverage. All right, now we'll head inside, take a peek at what this thing has to offer. Starting off on the door, we got our memory seats here. So you have profile 1, profile 2, and then an exit setting. So you and the wife could each have your own seat set up depending on who's driving. You get in with your fob, the seats will automatically adjust. It's pretty awesome. Alrighty, down here you got all your window switches. We do have power folding mirrors in this guy. If you're parking in a garage, that is awesome. We have the Bose premium audio system. If you guys are music lovers, that is a great sound system. It is a must-have for me. Alrighty, right here we got these beautiful leather seats. Tons of different adjustments on there. Obviously fully power. Right here we've got our drive mode selector. We got our auto 4-wheel drive for those pesky fall, spring, winter drives when, you know, it's a little slick. Gets the fuel economy of 2-wheel drive, but then you do get the 4-wheel drive when you need it. You've also got your tow haul mode button right there, which will get the truck and the transmission geared up to do some towing. Jumping in here on the steering wheel, we've got a couple of really important buttons. We've got our heated steering wheel right there. This guy does have the heated and ventilated seats, so those are the controls for that right there. You got your integrated trailer brake controller. And this is that beautiful digital display. So that is awesome. It is fully customizable, so you can kind of change around the layout, change around the look of the gauges, make sure that is how you like it. And then this is this beautiful big touchscreen in the middle. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, both wireless. You've also got integrated Google Maps, as well as all your different camera angles. So when you're hooking up the trailer, I'll get the door closed here. When you're hooking up the trailer, this is gonna make your life super easy. You can turn off that bird's eye view if you'd like. And you've even got a hitch view from when you get close to the trailer. You can actually see when you got a receiver in, you'll be able to line it up probably just on your own. You don't need a second person behind you guiding you anymore. That makes life really easy. In the middle here, we got the console. So we have this electronic precision shifter down here. Really easy to use. Forward for reverse, down for drive. Click the button for park. Pretty simple. In here, we've got a wireless charging pad right there. It's on an angle, so if you're driving, you hit the brakes, your phone's not gonna fly out. That was an awesome upgrade. Take out that tray there, we got a super deep compartment. We have a power outlet and then a couple USBs there to keep all your devices connected and ready to go. Now this might be a little bit difficult to see on the camera, but we do have our conventional tow rating right there is, you probably can't see it, but that says 11,700 pounds. So that is gonna be more than enough for your trailer. You'll be towing it, not even know there's anything behind you. Alrighty, jumping into the back seat here. One thing our trucks are known for is best-in-class cab volume. Now that means tons of cargo space in the back. If you do have cargo, these seats fold right up. If you do have passengers, they're gonna have plenty of legroom. So those fold right up. Got this huge, big flat spot on the bottom there for any cargo you might need to bring. Now, in the backs of the seats, we have some additional storage here on both sides, and then this folds down to give you an armrest and a couple of cup holders. Now I'm about 6 feet tall. I moved that back seat pretty much all the way to the back, and I still have plenty of leg room. Now, it gets even better. We've got vents in the back for your rear passengers, so they are not going to be cold, they are not going to be hot. They're going to get their AC and their heat. We've also got our heated seats, and we have a couple more USB ports to keep any of those devices in the back charged up as well. Last, but certainly not least, we have the star of the show, which is the 3-liter Duramax engine. Now, with the hood closed, this engine is super quiet. You can barely even hear it. With the hood open, obviously you hear that little bit of that diesel grunt, but still very, very quiet, especially on those long drives. You know, the engine sound can get annoying. You don't have to worry about that with this engine. Very quiet, and the inside of the cabin is almost dead silent, even on the highway. Now you can see that turbo right in front and center, which is pretty cool. We got our battery on that side. We have our washer fluid, coolant, brake fluid, all the good stuff, air filter. On this side, your dipsticks right there front and center. Everything's easy to access if you're doing any DIY maintenance or checking any fluids. You know, everything's super, super simple. Now, a little bit more on that diesel Duramax engine. That, like I said, is the star of the show. This truck is rated for an unbelievable 9.9 liters per 100K combined. Now that breaks down to 10 in the city, 9 on the highway. Numbers are pretty hard to believe as it is, but I can tell you from personal experience, they can do even better than that. That is really where this engine shines. You can get some pretty insane fuel economy. It's very powerful, very peppy, really great drive experience, and it's not going to hurt your wallet. Anyway, that's about all I got for you right now. I hope this answers any of those questions you had. If there's anything I missed or anything else you'd like to know, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to take a couple more photos, do a couple more videos for you, and show you around. Obviously, nothing's going to do as much justice as getting behind the wheel, so hopefully we're doing that next. But thanks for bearing with me. Appreciate your time. Goodbye.